Plus, many of us turn the page to 2011, looking to also turn the page on a new resolution. Dave Bergren's going to show us how a new workout that's sure to push you into losing weight for that goal to get fit this year. Days into the new year, it's still not too late to set some goals or make resolutions for the better.
Yeah, a lot of people want to get back to the gym in 2011. KARE 11's Dave Bergren is at the gym, Lifetime Fitness in St. Louis Park with more. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Kim and Tim, I'm sure you guys have been in the gym as well, right, this year?
Yes, I have.
Yes, yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Tim, you were there yesterday. That's right. You did tell me that. You're getting ripped. I mean, let's be honest. We are here live at Lifetime here in St. Louis Park, and I'll tell you, you know what kind of all the rage is right now is these boot camp classes. Fitness centers, really all over the country, have their own version of these boot camp classes. I'm not in military fatigues. This is totally legit, and I'm with a trainer here at Lifetime, Phil Timmons. Phil, boot camp classes, they're kind of spreading the country right now. Really, it's kind of a fun way to work out. First of all, what are these classes?
Boot camp classes are cardio resistance training programs, basically. They challenge you, they push you. Most boot camp programs are controlled chaos. You don't just take them, you survive them. It pushes the participants, to a little bit past what they normally do on a comfortable basis on their own.
And you're kind of the drill sergeant, is that the deal?
At certain hours of the day, yeah.
Okay, 6 o'clock in the morning, nothing like a drill sergeant. I'll tell you, now what if somebody's watching right now, even in their own living room, they want to get up, moving for the day, get the blood flowing. What are some things could they even set up a little mini boot camp in their own living room?
Yeah, absolutely. If you can't get to the gym, your body can be the gym. And so we got some guys doing some stuff right here. You just want to make sure you're doing stuff that's resistance training, like Nick is doing right here, hitting the core. You want to kind of do that maybe for 20 or 30 seconds or so, some type of interval time frame, and then do something that's more cardio-based. We got the next guy here's doing mountain climbers. That'll drive the heart rate up a little bit. So you got 30 seconds of resistance, 30 seconds of a little bit of cardio-based exercise, and another 30 seconds of another core. And if you keep doing things like that in the workout, you drive your heart rate up, you bring them back down, you get the nice intervals that you want. So
you can kind of create a couple stations even in your own living room. Would that kind of get the blood flowing for the morning?
Absolutely. Let's go. Let's hit it.
I like that. I like that. So, coming up on our next half hour, we're going to talk some more tips, some more fitness some more fitness advice from our guru Phil here, and we're live at Lifetime, and I'm going to toss it back to two of the most in-shape morning anchors in the Metro, Tim and Kim. Guys?
I was at the gym yesterday. I can bench press Tim.
Really? Is that so? Okay, well that is good to know.
Forget my weight.
I just want her to stop doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's cut away from that one.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Coming up on Sunrise. Good.
The state's attorney is making Minnesota history. And we're live from St. Louis Park with a new fitness trend that could help you boost your everyday routine. These are the dedicated, the motivated, up at 6 in the morning, and they're already hard at it at the gym. Back to that in more in a moment. Some local students looking for answers.
Coming up on Sunrise, find out if Jonathan can help them out in this week's Dump the Weather Guy.
Yes, and we are live here at Lifetime Fitness in St. Louis Park. Coming up after the break, we're going to talk about some fitness tips and ask exactly what this guy's doing here. Apparently, it's pretty hardcore. Hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
7, many of us are going to get rid of that holiday weight we've gained over the past month. Well, there are a million ways to go about doing just that.
Let me guess, don't eat, exercise more. A growing trend seems to be boot camp classes, which put military-style teaching and drills into a regular workout. And our own Dave Bergren is at the Lifetime Fitness in St. Louis Park, where the boot camps are in full swing. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, hi, Kim and Tim. Yeah, these are the motivated, the dedicated few that come out at 6 a.m. for a hardcore military-style boot camp class. We're live here at Lifetime Fitness in St. Louis Park. Emily, how you doing?
Awesome.
Yeah. What were you telling me earlier?
Get in here and feel the pain.
She was breaking up. I couldn't hear her there. But let me talk to Phil Timmons. He's a personal trainer here. And Phil, you know, what's the popularity here? Why are these boot camps such a popular deal? Kind of across the nation, right?
Yeah, it's really picking up a lot lately. It's always different. You give people a lot of variety. It's a lot of camaraderie. So you're working out with friends, you know, that, or if they're not friends, they become friends. It's hard to tell them that you're not going to come in and join them in the morning to get going and stuff like that.
No, it's great. Now, there's a lot of people doing various stations right now. I saw some people on some pretty big ropes here. But now, if you don't have ropes and you don't have equipment, maybe you don't even have a gym membership, what are some things you can do, even in your own living room, to kind of get the blood moving before work this morning?
Bodyweight exercises are huge, you know, kind of old school calisthenics, do them with a little bit of intensity, you know, in intervals. So 20, 30 seconds on, 20, 30 seconds off. Mix up stuff that's going to drive your heart rate up for 20 or 30 seconds with something that's going to be isolated, like a crunch for your core or something like that for 20 or 30 seconds, and go back and forth. It really gets the blood going so you feel good. If you're drinking, do it for 10 minutes, do it for 5 minutes. You'll feel better. You might even go longer, and you're ready for the day.
No, that's a great point. Even for people just watching at home in their living room, just kind of pound out a few of these things and get motivated and kind of get the blood flowing for the day. Now, Tim and Kim, I was doing some lunges earlier, so I'm good now. But they had me doing some squats, so I'm actually pretty tired right now. So I won't show anything right now. But
I was wondering why you were gonna, if you had broken out of sweat yet.
Oh, I was sweating early. In fact, I showered off. So, but you know, now you guys have been hitting the gym lately too. So I commend you two. You guys are top-notch shape. I know that.
Well, we go in the afternoon though. We're not there at 5:30 or 6. Those people, that's hard work.
This is hardcore.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
And this time of year, if you go to places like that, all the college kids are home on break. So yeah, you can feel real humbled and old in a hurry.
But all the people with resolutions, I heard somebody talking that toward the end of last month, I'm not going into that place for at least a month until all those people clear out. Well, they just might stay. Maybe they'll keep the reservation.
And those classes are busy this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.